99.9. Let's tell you, we had 6 persons contesting in the Lofa by-elections. Galapai Katima, Councillor Joseph Jala, Momo Cyrus, Sumo Kopi, Maramo Fofana, and Dr. George Seme, who participated in yesterday's election. I am going to Lofa County now. The first person I'm going to speak with concerning these elections is our correspondent on the line in the county, who is Topa Tanu. We want to know from Tanu, what's happening. Have the people of Lofa started, or has the National Elections Commission or the local election office there, have they started tallying the votes? Have all of the votes come in, or the tally sheets, have they all come into Wanjima, the capital? We want to know about that. How is the county? Hopefully I will speak with the superintendent of the county, because he's the vice juror of the president in that part of Liberia. So you don't want to miss it. Stay with us. This is the Bumper Show. I have Topa Tanu on the line. Topa, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Tetee. Good afternoon, and thanks for having me.
Oh, I'm grateful to have you this afternoon. This morning on Liberia Today, we just couldn't get you and I know it was because of the kind of work you guys were doing all day yesterday. I must commend you guys, because that was a tedious job to do from 8 a.m. till last night. We were here and calling you guys to give us, provisional results. So thank you so much. I give it up to all of you who form part of the team. Let me ask you this question. Where are we? I know people are on edge in Lofa County, as people are in Monrovia and other parts of Liberia, even in the diaspora. What's going on? Elections were held yesterday. Where are we?
So the tallying process is continuing. It started somewhere around 10 o'clock this morning here in Wanjama. And there where we are right now, stay at the local NDC office. This office is responsible for electoral activities across the upper part of the county, that includes Salaye, Soso, Fonjama, and that upper part. So that's where we are right now as the tallying process is continuing.
So I hear you say Salaye, Zozo, and where?
Fonjama and that of part.
Okay, so these 4 areas, Zozo, Vonjima, and Kwadu Boni. So that the center in Wanjima is responsible for tallying the votes in these 4 areas, of votes from these 4 areas. Where else is a tallying process going on in Lofa?
So the lower part, you have tallying process also going on in Kolamo, where you have the local deck office for Lower Lofa, and that is for the Kolamo, the Shoya, and that of as well. Tallying is also ongoing now as we speak at that office.
Okay, so I guess then those are the 7 different parts of Lofa, right? Because I hear you say Salaye, Zozo, Wanjama, and Kwaduboni. Tallying process is going on in Wanjama. And in Kolahun, the tallying process for Foya, Vaun, and Kolahun is going on in Kolahun. Am I right?
Yeah, that's what's happening right now.
What do we know? Are all the ballot papers in already at the 2 different centers you're talking about?
So to begin with, Upper Lofa, the magistrate has just confirmed to us that within an hour, all of the materials will be on ground here. He said the Elections Commission has taken delivery of all of the materials. They have them already, but in terms of transporting them to Wanjama here within an hour, we expect all of them to be here.
Where are we talking about specifically? I think I missed out on that.
So that's Upper Lofa, and according to the magistrate Albert Smith, within an hour, it's expected that all of the materials will be around here. But as we speak right now,
go back again. Are we talking about only the materials for Upper Lofa?
Yeah, only the materials for Upper Lofa.
Okay. So it means that in an hour's time, the materials from Salaye, from Zozo, and Kwaduboni will be in Vonjama.
Yeah, they will all be in Vonjama here within an hour, according to the magistrate.
Great. What about Kolahun? Do you have any information on that?
So I've made attempts to get to the magistrate at the lower end. It hasn't come yet. And And so perhaps our colleagues who are on that end can be able to follow up as to where we are as it relates to those materials being brought back at the office.
Well, we'll try to get in contact with Ibrahim Ganda, who is inbound. Hopefully, if the network permits, we will hear about that. But what does it mean now? What is the National Elections Commission saying from what you're hearing? How long are they going to continue tallying votes? And when is it that they're going to give us the first, provisional results? Any news on that?
So according to Magistrate Smith, they are expected to conclude the tallying process by tomorrow. And I was asking him as to when do we hope to hear provisional or, like you said, preliminary results. And what he said to me, per the timetable that they've got, they should be providing provisional results between June 30th to July 2nd. But it wasn't clear as to whether it will be on today or it will be on tomorrow. But that was the time frame that he gave to me, and that they have up to the 13th of July which is the last day for the releasing of final
The
results.
30th of July?
The 13th, 1-3.
From
July
June 30th
to July 13th.
to July 13th.
13th is the last day for final results to be released. But it's possible that it could be done before that time, but per the calendar, that's what they've got to work in.
Okay, so I know they have much time, but let me ask you, do you have any idea how many polling places we have in Lofa on the overall?
Yes, of course. On the overall, both upper and lower, we have a total of 454 places. And then we have a total of 162 precincts. That's for both upper and lower Lofa.
No, come back again. 254 polling places, right?
Yes, polling places, correct.
In the whole of Lofa.
Yeah, the entire Lofa, both upper and lower. And then for the polling precincts, we have 162.
Okay, 162. It will be, foolhardy to even ask you whether, do we have hard to reach areas? Anyway, you say in an hour's time, all of the votes from Salaye, Zozo, and Kwaduboni will be in Vonjema. So it means that all the hard to reach areas in even Salaye, Zozo, and Kwaduboni, the votes are already, they've already taken the ballot papers from there. So we don't even know about Kolaun, whether Vaon is a hard to reach area. Can you say anything about that? Do we know whether it was easy to get the papers there, the ballot papers, and what are you hearing from there?
So in terms of getting the ballot papers, it'll be a little bit difficult to talk about that because I haven't spoken to the whole magistrate.
Okay.
Yes, but on the overall, what we're getting from there is that yes, it was not really also peaceful, and in fact the magistrate here has said, I'm talking about Amos Smith, but he's in communication with his colleague as well. He has also said to me, though I have not independently talked about that with the magistrate at the lower end, but he has independently said to me that yes, at the lower end, the tallying process will also end on tomorrow. So it means that they are also on course in terms of getting those materials from the field.
What does it mean when the tallying process is over? Is that the time, what happens right after tallying?
So right after the tallying process, you will have sometimes the tallying effect can be one when you have provisional results coming. And so that of course hopeful first that we would have had some provisional results today, but we already passed through that. I don't see the possibility of that perhaps tomorrow morning. And so when the tallying process ends, one of the materials, if I have to speak now, posted outside of the fence of the Elections Commission office here. Those who are also in there observing have been issued copies of all of the records from each of the centers. And if you have questions, if you are concerned, the magistrate have said it, we have a chance of redress as well. If there are issues that you're not satisfied with, you can seek redress and file complaints and all of those ones while they are also preparing for their final results to be released.
Okay, so since morning they start at 10 o'clock, it's after 4 already. Have you observed anything? Has anybody raised any concern that the magistrate has to look into? Have you heard or seen anything like that?
Yes, there was one concern raised by one of the agents, and they had to do with a ballot paper that was not stamped. Normally, when the peoples are told when the polls are closed, the vote, the sorting out and everything, and then you have the party agents signing on the ballot paper, and it should be stamped. And so that paper was not stamped, and that issue was raised. The magistrate was called upon. He came and explained that yes, it's an issue, but that action as I know kind of very serious. These are some minor in situations that have occurred. And so that was discussed, and the party agent really has serious issue about it, but the magistrate informed him that if you still have issue with it, after everything that we do here, you can file a complaint on this identical ballot paper and it can be looked into. So we can hold the process because of this which we have observed. So
Okay.
you can proceed with the tally, and then if you have it, you can officially kind of file your complaint as issue that you've observed.
Is that the only concern so far since you've been monitoring the process in Bonjama?
Since this morning, that's the only concern that I've witnessed so far.
Have you spoken with any of the candidates? Have anybody come up to say, this person? Before we get to that, tell me, how is Lofa on the overall?
On the overall, Lofa is quiet right now. And everyone is like listening up to the Elections Commission. All of the communities for which are passed, find people closer to the breaking room to know exactly what's going to be coming out. And as much as we have had individuals on all radio stations giving figures, that people have resolved to know that it is the Elections Commission that is clogged with the authority to give out official figures or results. So one of the ones that they have heard are all unofficial pronouncements, and so it's important that the win on the Elections Commission to be able to tell us exactly where we are in terms of figures.
Now we're hearing from, as you said, unofficial results. Some people are celebrating that they've already won the elections. Have we had any of the candidates coming up to, concede defeat?
All right. Just minutes ago, we had an interview with independent candidates.
Tanu, I didn't get that. Please go back again.
Just about 30 minutes ago, we had an interview with independent candidate Tanukuli Momosaras, who conceded, just as you said, their defeat in the election and vowed to congratulate. He said, in fact, he's going to be the first to congratulate whoever wins the election. And not just congratulating them, but also work along with the person for the betterment of the county. He said he came to the race just 4 months, and he was so thankful to his supporters, thankful to all of those who showed up and voted for him. But he knows very well that he's not going to win, and so he thinks it's important to be able to come up at this time and congratulate whoever wins the election and pledge his willingness to working with that person for the betterment of the county. There were key questions we asked him.
Wait, before you go to the key questions, did he say who is going to win for which he knows that he hasn't won? Who has he congratulated?
We asked him that question, and he said whoever wins, he's going to congratulate that person, but he wasn't specific. And I also asked him, I said, who would you prefer to win and that you could work with? And he said, whoever the people voted for that will be pronounced as winner, I'm going to be willing to work with that person.
So you say that, on the overall, Lofa is a calm. We're hearing that people are, in other quarters of Lofa, jubilating, and some people were jubilating even yesterday. When you say Lofa is calm, what do you mean? I know all eyes are on the National Elections Commission because they are clothed with the responsibility to announce the official results. But we were talking about, the numbers that were coming in yesterday and up to this morning. What can you tell us?
So in terms of pre-celebration, I have not independently verified that. We have heard that report as well, but we need to independently verify that.
Okay.
Because that was sometimes last evening, to up to the morning hours, but then later, because the issue about it is that when the figures are coming up, It depends on where the figures are coming from. It could be someone's stronghold,
Okay.
and so as a result of that, you find people excited. And then when it goes the other way around, you find those people quiet, and then the others are excited. So that's how it
What
is.
is it, a seesaw battle or what?
Precisely. So if they are in my stronghold, the figures are coming from there. My supporters, including myself, we are happy about that. If it goes the other way at another place, the other person will also be happy about that. So that's what I've observed so far. And because of the fact that you find figures and going up and coming down, as a result of that, people have decided to remain quiet. The place is quiet, like I said, to be able to listen and know exactly what's going to be coming out.
So we have Salaye, we have Zozo, we have Wanjama, we have Kwaduboni, we have Kolahun, we have Vaun, and what? Foya, right?
Foya.
So I'm going to ask you one by one. What is the stronghold? What is considered the stronghold of George Sema? What is considered the stronghold of Mario Mofofana, Sumo Kopi, Momosaras, Councillor Joseph, and Galapa Katima?
So the stronghold of, like you said, Dr. Sama, the records is within the Zozo district area.
Okay.
The fact that he comes from the Zozo district belt, including Honorable Kalapai Kotimai, who also comes from the Zozo district belt, that's a stronghold as well, including Sumo Kupi. So the three of them are from that area.
So Kupi, Katama, Kotimai, Kupi, and Sema come from Zozo.
Correct.
Okay.
So it becomes their
That
stronghold.
Zozo is their stronghold. Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Now, Vonjama is where Tanukoli Momosaurus come from, so they are being considered also as his stronghold.
Okay.
Right? And then if you go to Kwaduboni district, where you have Mayamu Fofana, that's also considered as her stronghold.
Okay.
If you go to Kolahun, that's where Councillor Joseph Jara comes from, so that's his stronghold as well. Right?
Okay.
And so we did not have a specific candidate from Foya, daughter from Vahun. Right? So the fact that Foya and Vahun are all part of the lower Lofa belt, there are a lot of people who have felt that yes, all of those areas would have also just been the stronghold of Councillor Jala, the fact that he's his own candidate from the lower side of the county.
Where is Councillor Jala from?
He's actually from Kolahun. That's the bandit chiefdom.
Oh, okay. So we don't have any candidates specifically from Foya and Vaun. So everyone is fighting over Vaun. Everyone is fighting over Foya, right?
Correct. That's what's happening right now.
Okay, great. If the need be to come back to you, I will come back to you. Tokbatano, the infatigable Tokbatano. Thank you so much. If there is a need, I'm going to come back to you. So just be on the standby. Let me see whether I can get in touch with some of the candidates who. So only Momo Cyrus has spoken so far, right?
Yes, so far he's the only person that has come up to speak to the press, and so yes. And one of the things he said is that he came to the process there 4 months. Right?
He was considered. What position? Anyway, I'm gonna make sure to make contact with him. I'm gonna try hard to see whether we can talk with him and ask him some of the questions I shouldn't be asking you. Okay, Tanu, let me let you go. Topa Tanu is our correspondent there in Lofa County. If need be, we will go back to Topa Tanu. And I'm trying to make contact. I know that he says that Momo Cyrus has spoken. He has conceded defeat, and I need to talk to him. But before I talk to him, let me see whether I can talk to the only female candidate in the Gon Lofa elections, Representative Mariam Fofana. I will see whether I can make contact with her. We spoke with her earlier. She has agreed to speak with us during the program. I'm going to this thing about Lofa and coverage area is a problem. It's really a problem. We had a problem with that last evening in getting in some of the results from far hard to reach areas, but it is what it is. She promised to speak with us. We will make contact with her. We will also try to speak with the superintendent of the county, and also speak with Momo Cyrus, who we heard has come up to say, you know what, I have conceded defeat, and I'm going to work with whoever wins the elections. Let me have a musical break and see whether I can connect with any of these people. If not, I'll see whether I can speak with the vice juror, that they call it, the vice juror of the president in Lofa County, Willem Tamba Kama. So let's take a short break. We will be right back. Stay with us, please. This is the Bumper Show. This is the Bumper Show right here on ELBC 99.9, and we are heard on other frequencies across the country. We are putting the spotlight on Lofa County. The people of Lofa County went to elections yesterday. I'm going to speak now with the Superintendent of Lofa County, Superintendent Willem Kamba. Good afternoon and welcome to the Bumper Show. How are you, sir?
I'm okay, Titi. I want to say I'm very grateful. I see this as an opportunity for me to again want to speak to you on the ELBC Bumper Show. And for those of the friends residing outside the country, I want to be very grateful and ask them God's blessing and pray that they all continue to remain in their posture as citizens of this country as we observe the results of the election that took place yesterday.
How is the county so far? How did the process go? Lofa County going to elections after, this county went to election with other counties. Browning Samokar won the elections, but as a result of his conviction at the Supreme Court, he has not been allowed to serve because it's a criminal conviction, and your county had to go to the polls. Those elections were planned for last month because there were problems with the CPP, the Unity Party wanting to field a candidate. The process was on hold, but at long last, your people went to elections yesterday. Tell us, how is the county so far?
Well, Kitty, let me just comfortably mention to you that the county is pretty well peaceful. We want to be very grateful to our citizens. We'll be continuing this extension of appreciation to our citizens for their peaceful composition in their respective area of election. Of course, the district I monitor all of the districts during the process, before and during the process, that the county really is very peaceful. I mean, generally, we can rate the county to be very peaceful. For every election, there are skirmishes of understanding in areas where people will feel that human differences. But generally, the county, the process went very, very peaceful, especially where a lot of Nigerians in the world are not anticipated violence. That is in Foya, which stand as the most melting pot for this election in Lofa County. But all went well, especially the area where I registered to vote in Foya, in my own village. Of course, the election went there without violence.
Are you from Foya?
Yes, I am from Foya City.
Where are you speaking to me from currently?
Where I'm speaking from?
Yeah.
I'm speaking from Foya, as I told you earlier.
Why I know sorry to cut you off. You said Foya was the melting point. Why was Foya the melting point of the elections?
The Foya was the melting point because the world at large was focusing on Foya, where the former vice president hailed from.
Okay.
And we consider Foya as the most stronghold of the Unity Party in that context. But considering that Lofa has decided...
So I'm going to stick with that a little bit. Considering Foya to be the home of the former Vice President Joseph Yuma Boakai, I know you say you come from Foya and you're not going to lie to me about it. Was it important to, make sure that, your attention is on Foya?
Oh yeah, it was very, very important because you know that for the planting of the CDC in Lofa County, we don't want to take the credit per se, but we championed the cause of planting CDC in Lofa County through Foya, where I hail from, especially from the village, my birthplace. It was the center, or it is the center, that really challenged the Unity Party during the runoff election between His Excellency Dr. George Manawiye and the former Vice President of the Unity Party. So, considering Foya in that context, I might consider it as a battle point because there was a battle between Kamba and the former Vice President Joseph Boakai. And in my own hometown, based on the cooperation and the support given me by my citizens, Parliament became the most highly voted center for CDC in Foya district. And even in this election, I tend to be corrected, tally has not been completed. But Foya, the one district where I hail from, the former precinct, produced the higher vote in Foya in this by-election.
Still continuing to prove a point, right?
Yes.
To the former Vice President. I know, the tallying process is on, but what can you say? Because you are the vice juror of the president in that county, but you also have a stake in that. You had to deliver, you had to prove a point that the ruling coalition for democratic change that is backing Councillor Jala proves a point in Foya. What can you say? How have you done so far? What can you say to the people? Did you do well in Foya?
This is what I'm saying today, and I let the word go forward to say. This is why I am planted in Foya to follow every step of the tally that is ongoing. But we can tell you the comfortably ticket. We're going to show you that the ruling establishment, which is the CDC, the Coalition for Democratic Change, indeed is the party that's taking over Lofa County. And we will say to you, without any reservation,
what? The CDC is taking over Lofa County. What does that mean?
What it means is that, given so far, from those I have planted in the tally room, in the situation room, the result I'm getting put me in the position to announce. I tend to be corrected. I'm not an official announcer to indeed come up with the result from the election. But I know from the information I'm getting from situation of the CDC, indeed, that CDC stand the position to protect the interests of local citizens through the Excellency, the President of the
Has jubilation started already in Foya or parts of Lofa?
We have cautioned our supporters across the county. Jubilation can only come when the official pronouncements are made by the National Election Commission.
But you know to yourself that given your tally sheets you have within your possession that you've done well, but you will jubilate after official results are announced by the National Elections Commission. Is that what you're saying?
Definitely. We cannot really pre-celebrate this. When we start to celebrate with the support of the Excellency and all towers of the mighty coalition for democratic change of this republic, there will be county-wide celebration because for someone of the CDC that have been denigrated, somebody like Kamba who have been underestimated, indeed we can count number of achievements under this administration of society.
Now I'm going to stick with you there. The PAPD is for, the betterment of the lives of the people. In as much as, we went to the last general and presidential elections, Lofa County is known as the one county that did not, outrightly vote the sitting administration. When it comes to the PAPD, what is happening in Lofa for which you think your people are gravitating towards the ruling establishment?
The people are testimony of the realities on ground.
What is the reality?
The reality on ground, Tetee, let me start from Zozo, Salaye, Bonjama, Kwadubone, Kolahun, Bahun, Foya, the Bandyland, that is one Hassan and Lukambe district. You know that the tangible are glaring. As though if and thought about it.
I want you to tell me about those, tangibles.
Firstly, to appreciate the president of this republic.
Okay.
For the first time in the history of this country, to have recruited Europeans in his government.
Okay.
More than any other administration of Liberia. That's the first step. That considering that consideration that has been made by His Excellency,
okay,
you consider Europeans in his government. Whatever the Europeans are charged with the responsibility of making impact on their citizens in their respective districts, that is an achievement. Secondly, or thirdly, we say to you the president committed himself to the people of Lofa County because you remember the visit of the president, the statement at the level of the county pronounced the priority number 1 to 4 which is roads. Today, which is evidential, it's glaring that indeed the road is now looming almost reaching the Simple Bridge and will be entering Lofa County, meaning that belt, the request by the local citizens has been already proven by His Excellency.
Okay, the road is being worked on. Great.
The what?
I said the roads are being worked on.
Of course.
Okay.
As I speak to you, the Ministry of Public even signed a contract with a contractor that will be engaging the road, the rehabilitation of major damaged spots from Kolia to Bonjaba, while the quota, the pace lane continuing, and the widening of the road from all the way in phase 1 from Banga to Tallying.
And you think the people of Lofa County are excited about that, right?
Greatly. Meaning this would be a demonstration of their commitment to support the president in 2023 because we said that there was a statement given by the citizens of Lofa County indeed that 2023 Lofa will be for Georgia. If Christmas would be good, you will tell from the east.
Okay. Let me ask you this question. I vividly remembered when the president went to Lofa County. There was he went somewhere. I want you to. I'm sure you remember. It's all about a hydro. How is that whole process for electricity?
That process is ongoing, and according to the record.
What is the name of the town? In fact, what is the name of the district?
It's in Lokambe.
Okay.
The Lokambe district is the Kaha River.
Okay. Is that process ongoing? Okay, the hydro.
That
Yeah.
project is ongoing, and by June 2023.
Okay.
Pardon me. In 2023, that program, according to plans, it will be dedicated by His Excellency the President. You know
When
that
that
the
is
groundbreaking was done.
dedicated, what are the counties? What are the districts that are going to benefit from electricity as a result?
The capital of the county, which is Banjama,
Okay.
you have where the root of the electricity,
Okay.
where the power will be coming from, that will be in Wahasa and Tokame.
Okay.
Then you have Foya benefiting, and then you have Kolahun benefiting.
Okay.
So these are
Kolahun,
all achieved.
Foya, and
And
Vwanjima.
Vwanjima.
Okay, they will be
That's
benefiting. You said next year that project is expected to be
Yeah,
dedicated.
between June and July next year.
In terms of education, what has happened in your county?
One, the central education TV is not to mention there are challenges, but we must say to you comfortably that there are a lot of opportunities being given to children, the sons and daughters of Lofa County, through our sons and daughters that are benefiting from the state government, that have been recruited by the government. Scholarships have been provided, especially for one of our sons who decided to give back to his citizens, who happen to be Honorable Thomas Fala, to Honorable Sir Joseph Jangako. That means basically, don't need the most study and the rest of those who are giving back to the people. I'm very much seated to tell you that the government has made a lot of tangible, and this tangible will make references on them so that the world, that even can know that no sacrifice is for nothing, and we will say that the sacrifice that being made is to make the necessary impact on the people of the local county so that it can benefit unborn generation, now and unborn generation.
So you think these are reasons why the people are gravitating towards the CDC?
There are reasons to accept the fact, Titi. This is why we are gravitating, because we realize that indeed these tangible that have been established, they are glaring. They're not promises.
Okay.
I can tell you there were promises made by the former administration of government, the Unity Party government,
Okay.
that seriously challenged today. That immediately after the second term, election, the result, the Unity Party would have started the construction, the pavement of the road. It's not about saying we will do. This is what the government has said, the president has said through his lieutenant, that we will do, and immediately it's been established. So,
What is happening in your own hometown, Foya, the battleground
you
state?
can see that through the assistance of Labor Lieutenant Thomas Fofana,
Okay.
and Joseph and other people, you can see Foya now just has reduced, streets have been paved, people have been planted, and very soon, between July to August, we will be dedicating the Georgia Peace Hall, which is the funniest city hall. The funniest city hall in Lofa County. Not to condemn the capital, but this has been present. This is why Europeans have decided to look, instead of just looking at a district itself as an example, but there would be a bigger hall that will be built, supported by the president, so that Europeans can know that when you are in position, you must be able to give back whatever you benefit or whatever you realize.
Is the former vice president still in Lofa?
Well, I cannot question that. Administratively, I expected that upon their arrival, and all of those that follow the former vice president, but I've called to say we are in your county as superintendent representing the president. The security of these political leaders and other interest groups that came to observe, it was to announce their presence in the county. Send that they have been done, we let the system done live. And so we don't know whether he's here or he's not here, but what we do know is interacting with our citizens and congratulating them for turning out massively for this by-election yesterday.
Superintendent Kamba, thank you so much for speaking with us this afternoon from Lofa County, and it's good to know that your county is calm and waiting for the official results from the National Elections Commission.
Thank you. Thank you today. I'm going to be very grateful and let me say bravo to the fans that continue to encourage our citizens in county, bringing the messages of peace that brought us this far, and let us listen carefully to avoid the confrontation with each other and listening to the official results from the National Election Commission. Also, thank you, ELBC, for giving me the time, and bravo to my colleagues for supporting the Superintendent Council of the Republic of Liberia. Thank you so much for this hour.
Okay, he's the superintendent of Lofa County. Willem Kamba there speaking with us. You know that he is the vice juror of the president in that part of Liberia. He superintends Lofa County, and we wanted to know exactly what's going on in that part of Liberia. Having gone to elections yesterday, we wanted to know how peaceful the county is, but he has a stake in it because he is also from the ruling establishment, and he has been given his own, a feel of how things are in Lofa County when it comes to the CDC, and why he thinks that his party is his party's supported candidate is in a comfortable lead, and he's going to wait until results are announced by the National Elections Commission. We have some clip for you. Yesterday we spoke with the Unity Party candidate in that part of Liberia. He's Galapai Katima, and let's bring you the audio from some of the people we spoke with in Lofa County. So let's bring the clip from the Unity Party candidate. Peace. We wanted to know from these candidates we spoke with yesterday on the show how they felt about the process, and what they thought, and whether the process was going on the way they wanted it to go on. So let's bring you those recordings as I make contact with additional people. So you voted since morning, and it's after 4 already. Some minutes are climbing up 5 o'clock. What is your own observation of the process so far?
No, I think the process is going well. So everything is normal as I do that.
So before we leave here, I want to know from you, do you have observers in all of the areas where voting is taking place?
No, right now there have been no call for any of the areas for any irregularities.
No, that was not my question, sir.
The question is, do you have observers at all of the polling centers?
Go back to the
That was in all of the polling places.
Have you voted?
Oh yeah, I was the first in my hometown to vote this morning. I was the first to go and start in the queue.
That is great. And how was the process?
Well, the process was fine, and they gave all of the rules and regulations regarding the voting process, how you take the queue, how you enter, where you go first, and all of these things. And I was the first person that went through the process. So other places that follow, and then right after that, I came in also to continue encouraging our people to go to vote.
Is this your first time contesting for representative or senators?
No, this is my second time. The first time I contested was 2014.
Oh, 2014. And how well did you do?
Well, I came there, and because of the situation at the time I ran on the CDC case, so, and I came in very late because of support from my boss at the time, Madam Ellie Johnson Khalif, so I could not actually come and acquire the kind of number that you have acquired.
That sounds interesting to us. That sounds interesting. You are Unity Party president, but then because of Madam Salif, you ran on the CDC ticket.
Yeah, at that time, because we had some problems internally, so I had to leave the party to go back. But now I've come back again. I know the way we did in Lofa County. I know where the party stand. So I've come back to go on the ticket of the Unity Party, and there we are today.
Okay, let me ask you this question. You left the Unity Party because you had some problems with the former president. You ran on the CDC ticket. When did you leave the CDC to go back to come back to the Unity Party?
I left the CDC January, I call it June 1st, 2016.
Okay, 2016.
And then I went back to Unity Party 2022. I think 2020, yeah.
Okay.
2021.
Okay, so you went back to, so 2016 you left the CDC. Where were you?
Yeah, about 5 years I was in my private life trying to establish my corporation, trying to establish my farm.
Okay.
And I'm succeeded in doing those things. So right now, at least I got a corporation in California town.
Okay.
Where I produce peanut butter, and that's where I've been on. Today we are in this political thing.
Okay, I get that. So you voted since morning, and it's after 4 already. Some minutes are climbing up 5 o'clock. What is your own observation of the process so far?
No, I think the process is going well. No, everything is normal as I do that.
So before we leave here, I want to know from you, do you have observers in all of the areas where voting is taking place?
No, right now there have been no call for any of the areas for any irregularities.
No, that was not my question, sir.
The question is, do you have observers at all of the polling centers?
Oh, yeah. That was the in all of the polling places all of the places.
Okay. Okay, we will go back to that clip, and that was the the Unity Party candidate in Lofa County, Galapa Katimai, speaking with us yesterday around 4, some minutes to 5 o'clock after he cast his ballot. We'll bring you the full clip, but I have on the line now Representative Maramo Fofana, the only female who participated in the elections yesterday. Representative Fofana, good afternoon. How are you?
How are you, Tetee? How are you, Liberia?
You went to the polls yesterday. You participated as a candidate. What is the field like?
Well, it happened me that the opportunity was given me to participate. Data available to me, all indication is that the biscuit did not break on my side. But let me quickly take this time to congratulate the projected winner.
Who is the projected winner?
Well, data available to me put Councilor Jala ahead of everybody in the race, and where that we don't have the data now for, if you put all that number together, it's really insignificant to change the outcome. So based on that, we think that ahead of to national for next, or from our war room, we can see clearly that the numbers are on his side. And so we want to congratulate him and tell him that the Lofa people have spoken and they, choose him over us. So we're willing to work with him. I'll be the first to welcome him on the Lofa Legislative Caucus so that together we can move Lofa forward.
So let me hold you there. Have you called him to congratulate him, or you're doing it on this platform now?
I'm doing it on this platform now.
Okay.
And then I'm going to actually locate his number. I'm trying to get his number so that I can call him personally and place the call. But I'm using this nationwide platform to say once again, congratulations, Councilor Jala. It's a well-deserved, win for you. I think the Lofa County win. I encourage all the other candidates to do the same so that, Lofa can have the representation we need, and together we all can work to make Lofa a better place.
Where did you, I hear you say, how did you call it? Presumptive winner?
Yeah.
You call Councilor Jala the presumptive winner, right? How did you do? You're the only female candidate. You were the only female candidate in the race. How did you do? Now you know that you have a presumptive candidate. What place will you put yourself?
Number 3, I think.
Number 3?
Number 3. You have to look at it.
Okay.
I found myself squeezed between the ruling party and the biggest opposition party. So at some
What do you mean when you say you find yourself squeezed?
really about like all the candidates now, it was like, Uncle Joe Quacker, Uncle Samuka, Uncle Yumale, Uncle Thomas Fala.
All the uncles.
Mose, Kwali, and all the different, players, all the big names. So it became like CDC and the Unity Party. So we found ourselves there, squeezed between there. But irrespective of that, we made the case. We stood up, and for obvious reason, the people understood the case. The message resonated well, but they would say, you know what, this is not about you people anymore. This is a challenge, and we are fighting this battle. So sorry, we have to make this decision.
Okay, so between you and Momo Saras, we're hearing from our correspondent that Momo Sarah says he took the third place. You're saying you took the third place. Something that is very important for me to bring to your attention, because this has to do with a female lawmaker. There is a post coming out from Rostalin Swakoko Dennis. You all are in the legislature, and she has a post on Facebook. You participated in the elections yesterday. You have come up to say that there is a presumptive winner already. You are congratulating. But I want you to tell me what you make of this post that she has on Facebook, that Lofa County by-election is a litmus test for 2023. if we allow any unscrupulous results, they will use the same method in 2023 general elections. It must be free, fair, transparent, and scrupulous. It must be proven beyond a reasonable doubt. Um, what do you make of such a comment as, a female also at the legislature, but not to talk about that, but a person who also participated in the elections with the results already coming in? Do you think it's a fair comment to make? Did you observe anything that is fishy or anything fishy that happened during the process yesterday and leading to the vote count?
Well, first, I want to respond to what Momo Sarah has said. For me, right now, it doesn't matter whose place there's a winner, and so that's what is important to me. I didn't win, but the case that I had was made to the local people, and other people that monitor the election, they know that I was a formidable candidate. So the position in wherever position I find myself, I'm just happy that I was able to participate. Now, when it comes to the result and what my colleague has said, I'm not seeing her post, and I don't know what informed her to have such a post. But there's no election without little glitches. But on the overall, from where I participated, from the information I got, there was not major incidents that took place that can make me to think that there was anything that went wrong as far as fair play is concerned. And so, I would not say to that. But, Lofa is very big, so there are information coming from different corners to different people, depending on, who is giving the message. But for my people, I think that, we should end the election at the pool and try to unify our people, because that's what Lofa did, and try to change the narrative that Lofa, we are angry and we are disunited, we are unproductive. This is not true. And so we're going to, overall the election, I will ask everybody, the ruling establishment and the opposition establishment, we all need to be vigilant to make sure that the playing field is level for everybody, because democracy is what we practice here. And so we cannot have a sound and peaceful election if there are things that are happening that is not right. And there's a thin line between election and violence. And so we will call on the government to make sure that to learn the mistakes from whatever mistakes were made, and really study the local election in order to be prepared for the 2023, so that we can have a peaceful, and quiet, united, country after the poll. And I think the greater responsibility is on the ruling establishment to ensure that everybody, participates on a free and fair basis.
Thank you so much, Representative Marimo Fofana, for speaking with us this afternoon on the Bumper Show.
Thank you.
Representative Fofana is the only female who participated in the process in Lofa County yesterday, according to her. From the numbers she's getting from her war room, there is a presumptive winner already, and she openly on the Bumper Show congratulated that person. Notwithstanding, we're still waiting for the National Elections Commission to announce the official winner from the process that was held yesterday in Lofa County. You heard the superintendent of that county. It has been tense. Lofa Foya in Lofa County is that one place where all eyes were. The current superintendent of Lofa County hails from Foya, and he had to prove a point because he is the superintendent of Lofa, and he is a part of the ruling establishment. So the onus was on him to deliver Foya. Has he fully delivered Foya? The National Elections Commission is going to tell us whether or not when the votes are completely tallied, and we will get the official results. You listen to Topatanu. Tallying is ongoing in Avonjaman. The votes from Salaye, Zozo, and Kwadu Boning. I'm sure it's 1 hour now since we spoke with Tokatanu. So he said in an hour's time, all of the votes from these three areas will be in Vonjaman. So hopefully they're already there or almost there, and the process has started. The NEC officials are tallying results. They said that they're going to start announcing provisional results tomorrow. I know you're eager to know exactly who's winning where and why they're winning there, and the only reason is because that candidate has more votes in that area. That's why they will be winning there. But the official results will come from the National Elections Commission. This is the Bumper Show. I'm right here. It's 3 minutes past 5 o'clock. And I'm going to play the voice of, we're playing the voice of Galapat Kotima for you, and followed by that I'll bring you, because we've spoken already with Representative Fofana, the only female candidate who participated. I'm not going to bring her voice from yesterday. Trying to get in touch with Momo Saras. I have not gotten him. So let's play Kotima, and then followed by Momo Saras. Play the first one you played. Let's play that one, and then followed by the voice of Momo Saras. Stay with us. This is the Bumper Show. Okay, I get that. So you voted since morning, and it's after 4 already. Some minutes are coming up 5 o'clock. What is your own observation of the process so far?
No, I think the process is going well. No, everything is normal as I'm supposed to do now.
So before we leave here, I want to know from you, do you have observers in all of the areas where voting is taking place?
No, right now there have been no call for any of the areas for any irregularities.
No, that was not my question, sir.
The question is, do you have observers at all of the polling centers?
Oh, yeah. That was the question in all of the polling places that are observers, two observers in all of the places.
Okay.
I will not be any one of them sure about some anything that will go and stop our balance and other things.
So you were home expecting a result that makes you the next senator?
I'm telling you, and that's what we are waiting. And right now, I'll be putting my phone up. And then I don't want to talk to anybody now until tomorrow morning. People will come to just impress me. Because right now, I'm Matthew from Tetee. I'm planning tomorrow to walk the traditional road to come in Kila to come and welcome me.
Why if you don't win?
Why we not win? The people are...
No. Why if you don't win? Why if you don't win, sir?
Don't win, whoever that we will work with that person. But I know I'm 100% sure that this victory is from this party.
You're already into the race. We wish you all the best. The fact that you've said that, if you're prepared to win, but if you don't win, you're going to welcome whoever wins. That is a sign of peace. That is a sign of peace, and we congratulate you for that. Great. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
We hope to talk to you after these elections on tomorrow when results are in.
Unfortunately, it's difficult to get him now to speak with him, but that was the response we got from the Unity Party candidate yesterday when we spoke with him in Lofa County, where he had completed the process of casting his vote. Before we come to that, I was about to play the voice of independent candidate Momo Saras, who has been considered as the underdog in these elections. We've heard that he has conceded defeat. We have him on the line already. Mr. Saras, how are you? ERBC is great. And how is Lofa County coming out of elections yesterday? How are you doing?
Lofa County is very calm, quiet. Everybody waiting to see the final result from NEC. People have got their own speculations, but NEC is the official mouthpiece of the election commission. But Lofa is very, very peaceful and quiet for now. And we hope that it remains like that until the final announcement is made and we all accept the winner and move Lofa County forward.
Is there any reason why it wouldn't continue the way it is? Are there reasons why you think something is going to happen?
No. There's absolutely no reason. I mean, I got no reason to think that there will be something. I'm not just cautioning Lofians just in case. But I mean, everything seems to be okay in Lofa. I mean, I've seen no sign of anything that will have a problem yet.
Yesterday when I spoke with you, you said you were going to win. How come you have conceded defeat? What went wrong? What happened?
Well, voter fatigue one, and secondly, there was a lot of situations, but be as it is, Lofa has won. Whoever people selected, voted for at the party yesterday will be our leader, it will be our senator, and we all will work with the person. I mean, I was anticipating winning, but I did not win. I'm a patriot. I considered that, yes, based on the numbers that are coming up, I will not win. So I had my duty, my national duty to concede, and then to appreciate and then recognize, and then request to work with the person who win.
Now, I like the way you put it, based on the results that are coming in. So the results tell you that you didn't win. I heard from Tokatano, you say you took the third place. Maramo Fofana is saying she came third, but she says, well, I'm not going to argue about that because that doesn't matter in any way. Another thing she said to us is that Councillor Jala is, in her mind, the numbers coming from her war room puts him on top, and she has congratulated him as the presumptive winner. Who do you think has won? Have you congratulated the winner so far, as democracy will always dictate, or what is wrong? Who has won?
No, I can't
in
say
your
who
mind.
won. I can't honestly say who has won. The numbers are coming. Let's be a little bit careful.
Okay.
Let's wait for the election commission. Let's see the numbers. I mean, for me, I'm not yet convinced about who has won. So I'm trying to.
How you managed to know you came third?
Because of the numbers that are coming in. I mean, I have my own war room. The numbers that are coming in under no circumstances will be able to win.
Okay, so if the numbers that are coming in have put you third, those numbers will also put another person second and put another person first.
The numbers are coming for me on my stronghold. I wouldn't expect to win in Vaho. I wouldn't expect to win in Kolaho. I wouldn't expect to win in Foya.
But you've gotten the numbers from everywhere. Whether you didn't, you don't think you win there.
I will follow the number to the letter. Let me be honest. I will follow the
Okay.
yes. I will follow the number to the letter. I know that when I saw my numbers yesterday from a stronghold and places where I felt I could get numbers, I saw the numbers. I knew that I could have won this election because where the numbers were coming from were not stronghold. I didn't expect to have won in larger portion at those places. So I concluded that I couldn't have won this election.
So who are in first and second place according to your reports? Let's be,
I got
realistic.
I got no information which is first and second place. I got no information.
Is that possible? Are you afraid to say so?
I'm not afraid. I'm just being honest. I got no information. Do you want me to say something that I could be able to defend tomorrow?
I am asking you.
Put my reputation at stake. No, I'm saying I have got no information who is in first and second place. I got no information.
So you were just checking for your numbers and not anyone else.
At this point in time, I'm looking for myself. The next number will review anything to announce.
What is the lesson learned from these elections for Momo Cyrus?
Proper planning. The time that was given to me, I come into the election 4 months to this election. Then the by-election, they have had a lot of issues. So I would say time was my best enemy.
Okay, time was your worst enemy. Any plans to contest future elections in Lofa County?
Yes. We are now a political stakeholder in this county, and we got to make sure to change the narrative. Whatever it is, at whatever level, we are now in the political sphere of this county. Yes, I will contest for audition. For elections, I will definitely contest.
You will contest until you win, right? Whether you have to contest 100 times, you will contest.
I will definitely contest until I win. I will contest until I win. Yeah.
Okay, you were considered the underdog. You say you came third in these elections. Whatever number you took, congratulations and thank you for coming up to say, I know I am not the winner. And for peace sake, Lofa has to move on. And whoever wins takes the mantle of authority and has that, authority to lead Lofians. And thank you so much, Mr. Cyrus.
Thank you so much. It is a pleasure talking to you this afternoon.
Okay, the pleasure is ours. Momo Cyrus is one of the independent candidates who participated in the elections. He says he believes he came third. He doesn't know who came first and second. Unlike Mara Fofana, who believes that Councillor Jala, from all the numbers she has within her possession from her war room, is leading in these elections. Well, the National Elections Commission will tell us exactly who's the winner of the Lofa County Senatorial by-elections. The thing we know now is Lofa elections are behind us. Lofa is peaceful. The local office of the National Elections Commission is tallying the votes from Salaye Zozo, Kwaduboni, and Vuanjima, and it's happening in Vuanjima. We're told by Topatanu that by tomorrow some results will be released by the National Elections Commission. That is what he's getting from the NEC local office there in Vuanjima. We're going to play a music. I will make try to see whether I can get Mohammed Ibrahim Ganda there in Vaun. Vaun is one of those places that we've heard is also a determiner. None of these candidates who participated in the elections in yesterday are from Vaun. None of them are from Foya. We heard that Foya is a determiner. You listen to the superintendent of the county who hails from Foya and said the honors was on him to make sure that he delivers. So he was on the back of the former vice president who comes from Foya and who has been seen as the face of Lofa County. But let's see whether we can get to Vaun to speak with Ibrahim Ganda, who is stationed there. Until then, let's play you some music. If we get Ganda, we talk to him and then we open up the lines. It's time for you to also make your input. Stay with us. This is The Bumper Show. It's there. We played it yesterday. So it's there. Can you want something to me? Ibrahim? Okay, hold the line, Ibrahim. I'm coming to you. Can you bring that down for me, please? So this is the Bumper Show. We're right here, and we managed to get Ibrahim Ganda on the line all the way there from Vaun. Ibrahim, hello, how are you?
I'm doing good, Madam Gebro. Good morning to everyone. Good morning. Good afternoon to everyone. Good afternoon, Liberia.
It should be good morning for you because of the hard job you did yesterday. I know you're still resting from yesterday. You guys from 8 a.m. to last night, 1 o'clock in the morning, trying to get all the results in.
Yeah, sure, I was resting, but I'm okay now.
Okay. Vowel is a very, far and hard to reach area. The first question I'm going to ask you, have you visited the NEC office in Kolahun? Have the people started tallying the votes?
Yes, I'm presently in Kolahun. The NEC and Lower Lofa office here in Kolahun started the tallying day around 11 o'clock, and they are still on it, so I've left the office.
They started 11 o'clock this morning?
Yes, 11 in the morning.
Okay.
But like all result, all the result have not yet reached their office. If everything could have been there like they have completed by now, but like some far away distances like Bamu, Yandu, and other places result are delayed to come in.
So, Vowel results have not come into Kolahun.
Where it should be in by now.
What about the FOIA results?
Well, for your result in Kolahun is with the tally group, they on it, they're working on it.
Okay, so FOIA and Kolahun is already in and they're left with Vowel, right?
Exactly.
But you covered Vowel for us. Do you have all of the tally sheets, or do you know? Do you have all of the results from Vowel?
Yes, Brown result is with me. Brown is having 7.3%. And out of the 7.3%, there are 38 polling places. So I have the result, which are summarized by precinct, and the vote obtained by candidate. I have everything with me.
Okay, give that to me, because you have from all the over 30 places, right, where people went to vote.
38 polling places were summarized then by polling precinct. That is 7%. So just be calling the precinct and the vote obtained by candidate.
Okay, so but what you're gonna give us is what you have from all the 38 polling places, right?
From all the 38.
In Vowel.
Yes.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay. The first center is Vowel Town Hall. With code 21-100. Momo Cyrus got 112.
I beg you, you know what I want you to do for me? Give me the first 3. I don't want all 6. Give me the first 3 who did well. The first 3 big numbers at any center is what I want. I don't want everything.
Okay, then we start with Vowel Town Hall.
Okay.
We have George Benyan Summer got 124. Momo T. Cyrus got 112. Councillor Joseph Jala got 104. For Vowel Town Hall.
Go back again for me. Go back to Vowel Town Hall for me. Please.
Vowel Town Hall, we got George Benyan Summer.
Okay.
Got 124.
124.
124. Joseph K. Jala got 104.
104. Okay.
104. Tim Cyrus got 112.
112. Okay.
Yes.
The next
and,
one.
We go to Jopawahun Town Hall with code 21099.
Okay.
At this polling place, we got Councillor Jala got 151.
151, Councillor Jala.
Okay. George Benyan Summer got 117.
117.
And Miami Benyan Fofana got 38.
Fofana 38. Okay.
38.
Okay.
Okay. Then we go to Folima Town Hall.
Folima Town Hall. Folima. Okay.
1048.
Okay.
Dr. Jala got, Councillor Jala got 166.
166 for Councillor Jala.
Yes, 166. George Benyan Summer got 72.
72 for Samba.
Yeah, Miami Fofana got 64.
64.
64, yeah.
Okay. Good.
we come to Kamala Town Hall, 21049.
Okay, Kamala Town Hall. Okay.
Kamala Town Hall.
Okay.
You there?
Yep, I'm here.
Councilor Jala got 5353.
53, Councilor Jala.
Councilor Jala 53, and I got Miami Fofana 38.
38, Fofana.
Sama 22.
Sama 22. Okay.
22.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. We come to Mimolahun Public School.
How do you call it? Nimbolahum.
Mimolahun Public School.
Or Nimo.
Mimo.
Okay, Nimolahum. Okay.
Yes, 21096.
Okay.
Councilor Jala got, Miami Fofana got 210 votes here.
Wow, 210. Marimo Fofana.
210. Miami. And Councilor Jala got 108.
108, Councilor Jala.
Yeah, Dr. Sama got 78 votes.
78?
78.
Okay,
Yes.
78, George Sama.
Sima Public School for 1097.
Call the name of the school again. Sima?
Sima Public School.
Sima.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sima Public School. Councilor, Miami Fofana got 162.
152?
162.
162. Okay.
Councilor Jala got 146.
146, Councilor Jala.
Dr. Sama got 81. 81.
Sama said poll of votes there in Aya Vahu.
81.
Wow.
81.
Okay, good.
So now the vote obtained by candidates. Let me just give you the top three.
Okay.
From the 7 centers, Councilor Jala got 858.
805, 8.
Miami Fofana got 682.
682.
And Dr. Sama got 669.
6 what? 600 and what?
69.
69. Okay, 669. Are they going to start reading out results tomorrow in Kolahun?
Where I will check out at the office this evening, and if it's not from there, I will update you. I will get back to you.
Thank you so much, Ganda, for all you've done since these processes started in filling us in. Vaughan is one place where it has been difficult to get results from, but you have given us all the results from Vaughan. Thank you so much, and all the best.
You're most welcome.
Okay. There you have it. I think we've given you a lot of information now as it relates to the Lofa elections. You listen to all of the people who had something to say, who have stakes in these elections. I'm grateful that we got the results from Vaughan, because this has been one place. Vaughan and Foya are those places where you don't have a candidate who hails from any of these places, and so as a result, those two areas were like a battleground area for all of the candidates. A fishing poll. I see George Seman pulling a lot of votes from Vaughan, and the top 3 people in Vaughan, according to our correspondent, is Maramo Fofana, George Sema, and Councillor Joseph Jala. Jala, according to our correspondent, has 858 votes from that part of Lofa County, followed by Maramo Fofana with 682, and then 669 for George Sema. Well, this is the bumper show. This is the time I'm going to open up the lines. It's your time to participate on the show. Call us on 08005144096. Some people already know my number. I'm calling it when they want inside. I didn't want to call me. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Are the number here? So I'm supposed to answer that. Not the number. Go ahead, please.
Anyway, this is the change of the national response to 16.
I joined this conversation this afternoon from my residence.
Okay.
Let me congratulate all of the candidates that took part in the election. And let me say bravo to Representative Fofana, who has shown her nationalistic rule as a nationalist and a patriotic Liberian who has come forward to concede defeat and congratulated the presumed presuming leader of Lofa County in the Liberian Senate, which is
So when he is the presumptive leader, then he's not at the Senate yet until the National Elections Commission can permit him to do that.
I think what I listened to from the representatives, he said data available before all.
Those are unconfirmed reports. Let's leave it as it is. If she says from her war room that's the presumptive winner, let's leave it as it is and not, elevate that.
I think we'll be letting the National Election Commission,
Great.
which is cool with the authority to tell the Liberian people
Who has won?
the election.
Absolutely.
And when that happens, we will take to the street in jubilation to celebrate Councillor Jala anytime soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you also for being a part of the program. You can do same by calling us on the numbers. We have a caller on the line. Good afternoon.
Good evening, Madam Tetee Gebro, and good evening to the Commission of Liberia.
Great, let's hear you.
My name is Abraham Political Mojisotu, and I call from the most of the Bagbago Avenue to Commission.
Okay.
That we appreciate the thing at ERPC is doing extremely well. I think they bring credibility to ERPC. I like the way you put it. Election, the professional results are coming. We should look up to the National Election Commission. Mr. Kudos to the good citizen of Lofa County for exercising a constitutional right to the ballot. Please remain patient. We know, when you go on the farm, when you play a call, you will have a score. So you already know who you vote for, who you voted for. Wait for the National Election Commission. Anybody will be declared a winner. Accept the result, then maintain our peace. We have bigger picture ahead of 2020 election. Who is the presidency? Think of an opportunity to get a positive mindset to get Mama Library a better place.
Thank you. Let's hear the other caller who's on the line. Okay, that person seems to be off the line as we know 0880-514-096 is the number to call and you'll be live on the program. Let's hear this caller.
Good afternoon, Madam Gebro, and good afternoon to the peace-loving people of Liberia.
Good afternoon, sir.
My name is David Galagowisa, and I'm phoning from the headquarters of the Federal Bureau on the Baguba Avenue to community.
Let's hear you.
Let me commend every one of you from the angle of the Liberian broadcasting system who have been in the gap since this electoral process started. The people of Lofa County have spoken, and I think we need to respect the view of the people of Lofa County because whatever decision we make, it is the collective decision, all of them. So I just want to say thank you to all those who went to the pool yesterday and voted peacefully because the process, like you then saying, was peaceful and was well conducted. So I just want to say thank you to all of them. Thank you for affording me the opportunity.
Okay, let's hear the other caller who's on the line. If we have a caller from that end, if not, we take this other caller on the line. Hello? Yes, welcome.
Thank you so much. This is Pascal David on this district. Let me first say thanks for the coverage we're following, and let me also use this medium to appreciate the podcast. I think they conducted themselves very well, and so we must appreciate. What we also want to understand is that as the result comes in, we expect that they will accept the result as they unfold. I mean, in electionary periods and processes, there always a winner. And so, during the results so far, I think it's good, and the people have spoken, and so the voices of Lofa to be respected. I want to say thanks to the National Election Commission also, and the joint security for ensuring that elections was conducted peacefully in the interest of this country. Thank you so much. I wish the people of Lofa so well. Thank you so much.
Okay, Pascal, thank you so much for being a part of the program. We have a caller on the line. Caller, good evening.
Hello.
Hello, caller. What's your name and where are you joining us from?
Yeah, this old man said completely.
Okay, Ome, I didn't get your name clearly, but just go ahead. Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Tetee Gebro.
Okay, let's hear you.
Okay, I thank God for those who all supported, who went independent, also citizens supporting them. And I thank God for everything. But what we need is faith, not tradition. Our country is 200 years old. And we can one thing in this country. And we have diamonds, gold, lodges, including crude oil. But I think we can do that in 200 years. So we got someone that will cost $1 billion work that we can see it doing something better. And they're talking about tradition. I thank God and I think for them. They don't love development. For them, they continue.
Who doesn't love development?
Top father, they should continue carry on development in Lofa. That's their womb. Nobody will do it for they themselves. They will not be discouraged.
Okay.
Let them continue carry their development.
Okay,
Let God bless them. In Jesus' name.
Amen. Oh, let's hear this other caller. Good evening, caller. Hello. You're live on the Bumper Show. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Thank you. My name is Joe Hussein, and I'm phoning from the Tetee Gebro. I listened to some of the callers, and first, let me appreciate the citizens of Lofa County for turning in our numbers and electing the leader of control. Now, let me say this on the record. It is a bad thing for our leaders involved into violence. What Fofana said in Lofa, it had the capacity of chaos in our country.
We don't know what Thomas Fala said in Lofa. Hello. Hello. How can you just come on the radio and say what Thomas Fala said in Lofa? What do we know that Thomas Fala has said in Lofa that has a propensity to? No. How am I supposed to allow you to do that? How? No, it's so unfair. You are not Thomas Fala. It's a national radio. What are you? I can protect you to say something against somebody that I don't know is true. How am I supposed to do that? Sorry, let's take another caller. You want me to call Emmanuel? That is not how it works. I'm not going to entertain anybody who's going to say you did something or you said something when I didn't listen to it. That is not fair journalism, and I'm not going to do that. Hello, caller.
Yes, good afternoon, the Bumper Show. This is Dominic Waller. I'm calling from Flowertown.
Let's hear you, Mr. Wallow.
Yeah, thank you for the program. You see, I want to say thanks to all of those who participated in the elections in Lofa County peacefully. So far, all of the reports coming from Lofa is telling us that there is a peaceful turnout and there was no incident, there was no violence. I think this is where we should be gravitating to as Liberians who actually yearning for peace. So all of the noise coming from Lofa with this one, that one, all of the played up in a hot zone for the person that they want. At least we have graduated from that stage. And with the pro coming up with flying colors, I think we should accept the results from the elections. Because the NEC, once they announce it, anybody has a winner. Everybody should accept the result in good faith. That's why we are yearning for Nigeria. We don't want violence. Then we accept the result. Because any contest, there must be a winner. Thank you.
Thank you so much indeed. Every contest there must be a winner. Let's hear this other caller. Hello.
Good evening, today.
Good evening, sir.
Let me say good evening to the peace-loving people of Lofa County. And let me commend them for their voting process yesterday. But today, we got a concern.
When you say we, who are you talking about?
Let me come again.
When you say we, who are the we?
Yeah, that's why I want to come back to say I got a concern.
Oh, you alone have a concern, right?
Yeah.
And what is that concern?
Let me comment on Lawrence Momo for his fast attendance. But I got a problem with those that are coming on the public to be announcing somebody as a winner. Mind you, that's a
Who is announcing somebody as a winner?
You're coming now.
No. We're having a conversation.
Fofana announced Councilor Jara as Sunday winner.
What does that mean?
That means
I'm sorry, I'm going to ask you questions because there are people who are listening to the radio. So if you say something, Marimo Fofana is not here to ask you questions. That's my job, to ask you the questions. So what does it mean when somebody is announced a presumptive winner? What is your understanding about that?
I don't think it should be so.
No. I'm not asking you what you think should be. What is your understanding of that?
That's why I continue to say part of you. But now she's a stakeholder within the county.
No. What is your understanding of somebody being a presumptive winner is my question, sir. What is your understanding? You and myself don't have the same understanding or way of understanding. I'm asking you, how do you understand that? 0880514096 is the number to call, and you will be live on the Bumper Show.
And good afternoon to the peace-loving citizens of Liberia, especially those residing in Lofa County who have maintained the peace yesterday that a peaceful election was conducted. Our daily voice of change the digital alliance in the electoral change. Now, do we join you from electoral district number 6?
Let's hear you, sir.
Let me commend you for your tireless efforts in keeping all updated as it relates to election. As the electoral change being an agent of peace, I think the Lufian has demonstrated a high level of peace, and with that, I think it is about time that they maintain the peace that is established in the past as to how we can have a better Liberia. So with this, I would like to add and voice to many voices as to how we can send peace to our Lofa or Lufian. It is about time that peace reigns. Thank you for the time.
Thank you also for being a part of the program. Let's hear this other caller. Good evening, caller.
Good evening. This is Tetee Gebro.
Tell us your name and where you're joining us from, sir.
My name is Alexander Joseph Jr. Alas and McCartney, and I call from my office at the National Public Assistance of Liberia. My sister, my own sister, let me commend you for at least the effort you guys have made thus far. Let me my home.
You're coming in broken, sir. I'm not sure I'm getting you clearly. If we have to keep you on the line, you have to change your position. We're not getting you clearly at all. Let's take another caller. Hello. Yeah, can you change your location a little bit? You're coming in broken.
Yeah, well, much better.
Okay, better.
Hello?
Better. Let's hear you.
Yeah, today, this is still rejoining from this region.
Okay.
Today, I think the essence of this discussion is for us to correct our mistakes. But we as scholars, you should correct them. But we should be given a chance to add our view.
To what? Correct our mistakes?
You can create the necessary checkpoint, but you cut me off after it was not necessary.
I didn't cut you off. If I'm not hearing you, I will cut you off because I need to talk to another person. Are you the one who were talking about the presumptive winner?
Yeah, I'm the one saying that someone started on the radio station in Lofa County and calling all the kids to celebrate.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Are you the one who were talking about the presumptive winner?
No, I'm not the one I didn't talk about.
Or you were the one who said Thomas Fala did something in Lofa County, right?
Yes.
I am saying to you, I haven't heard. This station did not air what Thomas Fala said. I didn't listen to what Thomas Fala said. You are calling to tell us that Thomas Fala said something and you want to respond to that. I cannot give you this platform to do so. It is the wrong thing to do.
Let me just that should end on. This country belongs to all of us. And
Agreed.
The peace of this lies in the hands of all of us.
Agreed.
So if we as Liberians would not working to charter the court of peace, that is a problem. Moreover, our leaders should be a representation of peace. What is going on for Lofa? I think this platform that belongs to us should be used to propagate peace And all Liberians
And
should
that
know
is what we have been involved with, talking about peace and promoting peace.
And I appreciate that. But you deny what I said.
I am not going to allow you to say what Fala said on a local radio station in Lofa County, because we didn't air that on ELBC and I have not listened to that. So I'm not going to allow you to say that. Thank you very much. I'm going to take another caller. We're not going back and forth with that or on that. Hello.
Good evening to President General City, and thank you all so much for giving me the opportunity.
Let's hear you, sir.
This is the voice of H. Bishop Roger, and I do join the afternoon conversation for along the Quebec Freeway and for that committee respectively.
Let's hear you.
Thank you all so much. I listen to your bureau call, especially when you try to correct them. You see, in President de la Bureau, some guys feel that they are more educated and they want to refuse correction. This is very much improper. First of all, if you come to the disco, you can tell somebody how to run their platform. So it's their responsibility to dot their I and also cross it. So you can say what Thomas Fala say, and you are not discussing that on your platform now.
I don't even know what Thomas Fala said. How am I supposed to even discuss that?
You are not discussing that.
ELBC Radio did not even air what he's talking about.
So I want to say thank you also much. Let me also say thank you to the peace of people of Lofa County. Thank you all so much for exercising your political franchise. So we look forward to see the result coming from the National Election Commission. God bless you and God bless the people in your Port community.
Thank you also for being a part of the program. Let's listen to this other caller. Hello?
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Let's hear you, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, TT, and thanks for the coverage of the Lofa election. I'm Fayama Wamon, and I'm calling you from Wanjaman City.
Thanks for listening to ELBC.
Okay, thank you once again, and I want to say a very big thank you to the people of Lofa for turning out in these elections to vote our next senator, at least the bill still out there. And I've been following the show closely. You call two of the candidates to know their position thus far, and the two of them have needed defeat. But TT went as far as even asking some of them to pronounce or presumptive winner, which of course they did. And
I didn't tell them to pronounce that. That was not my question, sir.
Okay, because
if you know that you took the third place, there will always be a first place and a second place winner. I didn't ask anybody to announce who won. No. Okay.
Yeah, because I was concerned when you're checking their war room and you want them to give you figure and honorable.
I didn't ask anybody for figures. No. I didn't ask for figures.
That's my concern. I want to say a very big thank you to you, ma'am, for this show. And we'll keep following up. But please bring us the result. Call your correspondent and bring you preliminary results.
But you heard the results from Vaun, right? This is a hard to reach area.
I've got the Vaun, at least. Let's tell you now, you've been at the next station right here. Let me tell you what he did.
Yeah, but they will start announcing results tomorrow, so we will bring that to you. Topa is going to tell us tomorrow. We'll bring that to you. Thank you so much for following ELBC.
All right, thank you so much.
Okay, let's hear this other caller. Hello.
Yeah. Madam TV, how you doing?
I'm good.
Thank you. This is Edwin J1, and I join you from District Number 2, Senatorial County.
Let's hear you, Edwin.
The problem with us Liberians, the call on talk show is not the same. There are two different things when it comes to listening to radio. To hear is different from to hear and to understand. Hearing and to understand what somebody is saying are two different things. Somebody is asking you questions back and forth that you're asking for people to give you a particular figure that someone that have accumulated, and that which is not so. What I know that you have been asking for is that you only asking for the top 3. This is what I know that you have been asking for. But if you say what the other two Jonathan are saying that you're asking them for the higher number for you to announce it, no. So there's a serious problem, that some of our brothers and sisters they already have that need to be corrected. And these are people that when they get on the line, when you say hello to them to erect the necessary checkpoint to tell them what is right, they don't want to listen. They will just be talking, and that which is not right. And other people can be on the line too. They want to make that. They want to profile their view.
So let me
I
ask
don't
you.
think they
Let me
have to
ask
keep
you. Let me ask you.
Uh,
So you count every day to the job Lazaro Bode. Where one of you? I have you there.
it is part. It is part. It is
A
part of
part
my
of your
view.
view, eh? Okay, let me hear the
Part
other
of
part
my
of
view.
it.
The
Okay.
other part of the view. The other part of the view has to do with thanking those Lofians who show up, to demonstrate their political franchise at the electoral box.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, we know that one person will be in the victorious in that process, and we are hopeful to see us jubilating. Thank you.
Okay, thank you also for being a part of the program. This is the Bumper Show on ELBC Radio. Let's speak with this caller. Call us on 08805140096, and we are putting the spotlight on Lofa County in the next 12 minutes. We will be out of here, but at least I think you have a fair analysis of what's going on in Lofa. Hello.
Hello.
You're live, sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I doing. John Parapon from Mike Giddy, this one person there.
Let's hear you.
I just want to say this. Reaching as a woman for error, we should accept our error. We all listening at the media this afternoon. Mamu Fofana called from laughing error and she asked us taking a risk with the winner, and she began to congratulate on Mr. Jala. But now you are saying that you don't answer that question. We all listening at the media and what she said. The only person you ask me not congrat anybody or the other fellow who called not congrat anybody, he will look.
Okay, that.
Mamu Fofana begin to congratulate or Mr. Jala.
Okay, she said he's in her mind, from her numbers she's getting, he's the presumptive winner.
Yeah,
What's
what
wrong
she
with
said,
that?
she
What's
asked
wrong
her-
with that? What's wrong with that? I'm hearing you. What's wrong with that? I'm not saying she what?
That's the final result. That's the final result you give me. She is not
So
there.
she's not giving you the final result. That is not the final result.
If I say the person is qualified, then what does that mean? That's not the final result.
She
and she's
didn't
not
even
there.
say he's qualified. That's not what she said. Why are you angry? Why are you angry? Hello?
I'm not angry about you. I'm not angry.
Eh?
I'm not angry about you.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, I'm getting you.
Okay, I said, why are you angry?
Hello?
I'm hearing you.
Say I'm not angry, but would you accept our wrongdoing?
What is the wrongdoing there? She participated in the elections. She knows, the results of what, her tally sheet has said to her. And she says, this guy is the presumptive winner. What's wrong with that? What is wrong about that? Okay, he wouldn't answer that question. Let's leave him at that. Presley, oh, okay, let's talk to this caller. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Didi, and good evening to the pre-loving people of Lofa County.
Okay.
Well, my name is Daniel G. Dow. I'm joining from District 5. Let me say thank you for the platform, and let me say kudos to our pre-loving people of our great country. I lead the show out on yesterday to express their honor and agreement at the other part. We are kindly asking everyone to please remain peaceful, let us maintain the peace that we have under this. So we can wait. We know one person is going to be victorious, but we are so unfortunate today for one of the key men into the political arena of Lofa County that keep on the radio early this morning. Stop.
Hello. Hello. Coming on which radio? Hello?
Hello.
Coming on which radio?
On the radio station in Foya. On the radio that
Okay, I don't know about that in Foya. Well, Onrofala did not participate in these elections, so there's no way he can call himself a winner. I am saying he did not participate. Did he participate in the elections? Hello? Did Onrofala participate in the elections? Oh, now you're saying two things now. I don't have to. You said the man said he was the winner. I'm saying he didn't participate in the elections. How can he call himself a winner? So there are two things you're saying now. Okay. Thank you for your input. Let's hear this other caller.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Let's hear you. You sound.
Yeah, okay. This is Ma Sissy Ma. How you doing?
I'm good, Mama. How you doing?
Okay. This is Martin calling from District 14, Flower Town. The
Okay.
local defender.
Let's hear you,
Let me
ma'am.
say thank you for your topic this evening. Let me congratulate you. You are doing well. I want you to forward what was read for me. Election goes, election time will be Liberian. Who wins in Lofa, they are Lofa and they are Liberian. So let me kind, let the results come and start bringing one another. Start going on radio with anger. Well, not in the election commission. Not election commission to get the other report. But let us start coming on the radio with anger on you. Let me be peaceful. Who wins is on Liberia, they are for Lofa. Let's face the question. But for the actual result to come. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for also being a part of the program. And let's hear this other caller. Hello? Let's hear you, Presley.
Thank you. This is Presley. He Presley with Christian. I call from Ambassador Council.
Let's hear you.
Following the result, I did want to serve the person in the heart water because we know that the people of Lofa County will prefer development war tradition because sometimes tradition must change as time goes by. Then continue with one tradition that is not moving forward or carrying forward. So I thank you that Independent Canada will have a put it forward and we are seeing a result. And I hope it will continue.
Okay. Okay, thank you also for being a part of the process. Let's hear you. Hello. Hello.
Good evening.
How are you, sir?
Hello, Mr. Tetee Gebro.
Hello, sir.
Coming low.
We're hearing you.
Okay, yeah, the name is S. Alexander Jesse Jr. and Alas Benny McCarthy. And I
Okay.
call from the National Public Health Institute of Nigeria, MC for short. Madam Gebro, I so kind of disappointed and feel so bad those guys who are calling and then flying at you for people opinion as it relates to men who opinion who gets best. When someone says, oh, this, yes, I believe this guy is a presumptive winner. It's not a crime that the lady has committed. She hasn't committed any crime. But rather, she gives her own opinion. So who accepts them on the talent sheet that, oh, we don't have any other guys. We are all waiting to hear from people who are close with the authority to give us the actual result, which is back.
Absolutely.
We are waiting on the banana for the next year to announce the result.
Okay.
And they have 15 days to announce the result. So within the 15 days, we are here. And we are waiting to hear what the result will come. And we're willing to accept the result gladly. And take the Europeans that exercise their franchise in the democratic process.
Okay.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you also, sir, for being a part of the program. So, to be presumptive is to have a good reason to believe that something is true. That is what it means. So she has good reasons to believe that Councillor Jala, will win these elections. And it is not in any way wrong for somebody to be presumptive. But again, the way we understand things are totally different. So go back, and type what presumptive is. Please don't, you have no reason to be angry with me. She has done nothing wrong. Hello.
Hello.